I'm going to show you exactly how I went from a broke 20-year-old with a newborn to making $16,500 per month as a work-from-home mom. If you're new here, I'm Emily, and I started my business 8 years ago as a 20-year-old who had just had a baby and dropped out of college, and built a multiple seven-figure business where I have a team of 20, and we help other business owners have wild marketing success, generating over $8 million a year in revenue for our clients. Before I dive deep into this video, I wanted to do a quick disclaimer because when I started my business, I had no help. We couldn't afford childcare. We lived in a 400 square foot master bedroom studio. I didn't have a team. It was just me. So I felt like if I talked about being a working from home mom and making $250,000 a month, which is where I currently am in my business, that it wasn't really fair because yes, I'm a working from home mom, but now I have a nanny, I have house support, I have a lot more. This $16,500 I was making with no help. It was all me. I didn't have a team. I didn't have a nanny. I was trading off time with my husband. And so that's what I'm going to focus on today, all the way from day one to a year and a half in to making $16,500 a month, which is a lot of money for somebody, especially who a year and a half before was completely broke. And so my motivation was just to make enough money to pay my bills, to have the life that we wanted to have, and to ideally not have to put my son in daycare. And that was my pure motivation. So the first thing is maybe making a list of all of those things. What do I love doing and what experience do I have that I could leverage? Some ideas of things that you can do working from home is first assistant type tasks, admin. That's how I started. An assistant, a virtual assistant, a marketing assistant, an operations assistant. Those are all ideas. Social media management, graphic design, copywriting, marketing support in terms of Facebook ads. What do you love doing, and or what experience do you have, even if it's not a paid experience, but experience that you have that you can leverage? That's the first step. The second step is to create relationships and network to start to get experience doing what you want to do. For example, if you don't have direct experience with social media management, but you're like, I am on social media all the time, and I know that I would be amazing at this. I look at the trends, I consume it, and I know I would rock this, and it's so fascinating to me. Next steps for you would be find a friend, or find somebody you work out with, or find somebody in a Facebook group that you could offer helping them with social media for either free for a super limited time or for a really low cost. That's what you have to do for the first few times that you start getting clients. So when I started my business, I was making $18 an hour doing assistant type work, and then I raised it a little bit to $23 an hour doing marketing and Facebook ads. Nobody's going to pay somebody today $23 an hour to run Facebook ads strategically for them as an agency. That's super cheap. So for example, I would manage someone's social media, or for me, what I did a lot of was I would start running Facebook ads, and I would start helping build sales funnels, create marketing strategies. You were getting a good deal and I was getting experience. Now I can go to the next person and I can say, well, I'm going to charge you $25 an hour because here's my social proof of how great I did over here. And using networking, using relationship building, get your first 2 to 3 either gigs or clients or opportunities to practice. And right now, today, watching this video, you don't have to know where you're going to be in 6 months, in 12 months. I think that's a huge mistake people make, is they feel like to start a business or to start making money, they need this grand plan. And the reality is you don't. You just need the plan for tomorrow and for next week in the beginning. Now, is that true for me today in business? No. But was it true for me then? Yes. Your experience that you get, you don't know where that's going to take you. And it's just going to lead you down a journey that you couldn't have planned. When I started my business, I had no idea I was going to grow a huge marketing company with 20 employees and be making multiple 7 figures. Saying yes to opportunities and building my experience is what got me to where I am today. Now, if you are loving these behind the scenes strategies from myself, every single Friday, I release a newsletter that has specific marketing strategies, ads from my team that are working right now, and a specific strategy from me personally. We send that out into your inbox every single Friday. You can click the link in the description to sign up for that. Let's dig into why all of this works and why it's so important. So the most important thing for you to remember is that you have to try a bunch of things in the beginning. But what I find way too often is that people expect somebody to give them all of the answers or to like set them up and make it really easy for them. And then they don't do it. They don't take action because it feels too hard for them or they're afraid to fail. So the best thing that you can do leaving this video is take action. Make the mistakes. Try something and suck at it. Let yourself be uncomfortable asking somebody if they'll let you help them with XYZ. If you take action right there, that's going to separate you from 95% of people. There is no one-size-fits-all formula that's going to work for all of you. That is the reality. This leads me to my next point, which is experience is the name of the game. I have 20 employees. We are always hiring, and I can tell you that I never look at someone's college degree. I don't even care about your college degree. What I care about and what most companies and people hiring, if they're going to be your clients, whatever it is you want to do, is experience and results. So even if it's a digital product that you're selling, what are the results? What are the case studies? What are the testimonials? We could take what I said here and same thing. If you want to sell a digital product, then offer it for a very, very low cost or free to get someone to go through it, to give you feedback, to get a testimonial, to then sell more, right? So getting that experience and that social proof will lead you to getting trust, and that's the name of the game. How you do that is you take action and you don't stop until you start getting that. You get the experience, you get the social proof, you have the people going through your course, whatever it is you choose to do, and then you use that and leverage it into creating a real business. The final thing to note here with this strategy is that networking and relationship building is completely free. It costs no money. And there are a lot of people who come to me in the very beginning of building their business and they're like, I don't have a budget. I don't know what to do. I don't have a strategy. I don't even have a website. And I'm like, if you just commit to having a conversation every single day with a potential customer, you will quickly get sales because people need help. People want their problems solved. People want their desires fulfilled. Go put yourself out there into new groups that might have your ideal customer. How do you think the most successful real estate agents do? They go to things and their community all the time. And that is true for so many different business types. Networking and relationship building costs no money and is the most effective marketing tactic there is. Now that you know exactly what you can do to make $16,500 a month as a work from home mom, you might be interested in my story of how I became a 7-figure entrepreneur and a mom at 20. If so, you can click the link and watch the next video.